What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with our YCS Sydney Top 16 Blue Eyes Primite Buster Blader?
Yep.
Got it right. With Daniel. How are you, my guy?
Good. Third of a YCS event. Each year I seem to be doing better. I made day 2 last year and I top 16 this year.
That's mate, next year you got this.
Yeah, right.
Easy.
Over
easy.
the moon, though. Over the moon.
So good. How many cards in the main?
43.
43. And how did you go in Swiss?
I went 8-1 in Swiss. My 2 losses were to Ryziel, Fiendsmith, and Malice. I won against 6 different Ryziel variants, a Shock deck, and a Vanquish Soul deck.
Yep.
So yeah, mainly just Ryziel, like most of Swiss, yeah.
Yeah, cool. Awesome. Well, let's jump straight into it and see the deck.
Cool. So I'm gonna just do it by engines. So 2 Blue Eyes, 3 Maiden, 2 Sage, 1 Kaiser Seahorse, and 1 Jet Dragon as the monster lineup. Playing Kaiser as opposed to a 3rd Sage just because I wanted a target off Magnamut, and Jet Dragon because it just helps with the Ryziel matchup. If the detonator pops something and you have access to this in rotation, this just clears the detonator. Like, just really strong in that regard. In terms of spells for the engine, it's 3 Wishes, 1 Roar, 1 Mausoleum, 1 Majesty, and 1 True Light. Pretty stock standard outside of the Jet Dragon and the Neo Kaiser. But yeah. Primite stuff, 3 barrel, 3 load, 1 drill beam. I don't really know if there's anything to say. I wanted a 2nd drill beam.
Yes.
There's times where I'm like, I hard opened this going first, and I'm like, wow. Also going second, I'm like, wow, this card's nuts.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I was talking to another Blue Eyes player, and he actually was talking about how he had 3 drill beam.
Oh yeah.
Because it just, you can have one going all the time. It's insane.
Yeah. And yeah, there's probably a world where if I look at this deck again, I probably want to play more. And I guess for the Buster Blade stuff, we're playing pretty minimal. It's 2 Whelp, 1 Blader, and 1 of each trap.
Okay.
I don't know
How did that perform?
Not as so in testing, phenomenal. Whenever you make it, there's your opponent. You ask your opponent to show me Metaltron, to show me Impulse, or else they just lose.
Yeah.
It's how you beat, like Malice with just Blue Eyes Primite. I feel doesn't really do as well. But like with this, it auto wins the Malice matchup when it resolves. Today, I drew this card like 6 of my games. It was just my favorite. It was like, I feel like Buster Blader was just in my deck for moral support.
He's here for you.
Yeah, right. But look, I did resolve it about probably 4 times throughout the event. The moment I did, my opponent scooped.
Yeah, okay.
So
insane.
And then, so non-engine, I've got 1 Talents, 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, 2 Nib, 2 Ogre, 1 Magnamoots to summon off Seals, and 3 Imperm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Cruisy.
Nothing really to explain. Extra deck?
Yes, please.
So, for the extra deck, it's 2 Spirit. I like, some people say play 3. I don't have the space for it because of Buster Blader stuff, but also just the 3rd never really came up, and so 2 was fine. Seals, I ended on this card like the most throughout the entire event, just because I get an interrupted Seals grind game drill beam. It's sometimes just enough to win games. Lina, just in the case of a mirror, or if I've ever talents taken something, it's a nice way to just like get rid of the body, and it's sometimes just ending it. If they clear it, it means I can search a starter for next turn.
Yeah.
Synchros, so 2 Spirit, 1 Ultimate Spirit. I hard made this.
Yeah, right.
Like I had a line under Nib where I normal Sage, special the Blue Eyes, and summoned Kaiser Seahorse, reduced its level by 3, makes 12.
Unreal.
And then yeah, I just played under Nib and just killed my opponent.
Insane.
And then so this we play Hot Red alongside the Buster Dragon and the Buster Blader as part of the Buster Blader package. Just because the trap card that summons this pops it in the end phase, so we just use a tuner to synchro this into this. Okay. It keeps our board layered with this interaction. Spirit targets.
Yeah, cruisy.
Fusions, and Typhon.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, my guy. Do you have any shout-outs?
Shout outs to. Oh, do you want side deck first?
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
We completely forgot about that.
Yeah, oops.
Insane.
So side deck, 3 Judgments, 3 Lancia, 2 Purge, 2 Phantasme, 2 Lightning Storm, 1 Talent, 1 Cold by 1 Druids. Just no more Charmies.
Yeah.
So like I just didn't have access to them, and I never really found out that I needed them. Everything here worked.
How did this perform?
It came up against Ryziel Fiendsmith. They like summoned back Requiem, I think. I summoned my Phantasme and I just drew like Bestials off it. So like did the Fiendsmith stuff. It's like I find it quite nice. It's just I probably could have been Chaos Hunter to make the Malice matchup better going second. But yeah.
Nice.
That's it.
All right, let's thank you so much, and any shout outs?
Just Melbourne Yu-Gi-Oh community as a whole. I think like we're back to back now for YCS.
Yeah.
It feels huge. I guess like Grand J Games is my local store, so shout out to them and shout out to everyone that I tested with. Really, you guys rock.
Awesome. Thanks, Margo.
Thank you.
Cheers.